welcome back to another HW-Aquascaping video. Making my way through my lost edits. I'm really sorry Nicole and James about this one, that it's so late, but here we go. The latest tour video that I have for Horizon Aquatics, and along with me on this journey I've brought my good friend Aquascapo. Go give him a follow on Instagram, I'll put a picture up of what his profile looks like now. Great content, great guy, go and give him a follow. So greeting us in the reception area is this beautiful little cube tank. It's one of the ADA cubes with the ADA lighting and ADA skimmer as a filtration system, as well as the light ground that is running on this but currently not on. Beautiful little tank and a lovely way to sort of greet you as you walk in the door. So next up is the ADA showcase shelf featuring the ADA filters and a range of other products that ADA also manufacture. It's great to see that ADA has actually got some great representation here at this store. Although it is a premium product, you can certainly see the quality that goes into the manufacturing process of everything that they make, from the substrates to the tools to the filtration and lighting. It's just next level and definitely something to aspirate to later down the line. You know, don't get me wrong, it is definitely a premium product with a premium price tag, but it's definitely worth the money. And I would highly recommend, if you've got the budget to go for it, give it a try. Got a range of the ADA fertilizers there, as well as all the different cleaning products and filter medias that they also do. So one of the first things that you sort of greeted by after you've come into the main reception area is the Hardscape Room. It's one of the things I love about Horizon is that sort of every single part of the hobby is split into individual rooms, which is great to see. So on these like floating shelves, we've got different bonsai trees, you know, for nanoscapes, but they've also got some for like some of the larger aquariums. So all these masterpieces that you see in like the ADA contest and the ILPCA contests, you know, all those aspirating pictures and images that you see, you could certainly achieve with some of the hardscape that Horizon has to offer. It is really a great choice, and you know, some are expensive, but some are not too expensive. You know, it all depends on what your budget is. Here's a advertisement for fellow aquascaping Geordie Scaper, if you want him to come round to your house and scape your aquarium. Some of the ADA substrates now, so going from the sands and the soils as well. Again, really good products. I have used the sand in a few different scapes recently, and we also have some of the soils. So it's something I've never used before, but definitely down the line I would like to give it a go. We've got some of the Seachem products as well. A lovely nice aquascaping sign. Frodo's Stone, which features heavily on George Farmer's YouTube channel. It's a really nice one as well. Wild Rhino Stone, a relatively new stone in the hobby, but again, really lovely. And we've got classic mountain stone or mini landscape rocks, Sirio Stone. You know, it's always been an aquascaping classic, and it's good to see a heavy stock here at Horizon. There is so many choices of rock to choose from. It's, you know, absolutely incredible. Like, it's like being a kid in a sweet shop, really. You know, you've got everything you could ever need right here. Again, more floating plinths with different pieces of wood just to showcase their true beauty. It is absolutely amazing. And there is, like I say, there's so much to choose from. It literally, I think me and my good friend Aquascapo, we were here for like probably maybe 3-4 hours, just in awe of everything that's going on. A nice television screen featuring local YouTubers. So I believe these are Geordie Scaper's Aquariums, who works part-time here at Horizon. But just it goes to show, you know, what you can achieve with plants or without plants, as it's seen on this one here. A really beautiful scape that's very simple and achievable. And a nice scaping dojo as well that you can see there, as well as all the Denali and Hugo Kamishi products. But it's great to see that we've got a scaping dojo to have a play around with all the different hardscapes and, you know, make something that's truly beautiful. I know that myself, I spent probably a good hour playing around with some rocks and wood in there, and I believe my friend Aquascapo did as well. And we ended up buying quite a lot of it as well. But here we go, the Millennium Wood, a very controversial wood in the hobby, but I know some people have had some good experiences with it, others not so, but again, it's nice to see that it's available if you want to choose for it. And there is also a nice choice of air plants now. So if you're wanting to do some just outside the aquarium, if you want to do like paludarium scape, you've got air plants to choose from, as well as if you want to do like anything with the duo aquariums that doesn't necessarily involve putting water in it and just having air plants or things like that. You have that choice now. And it's nice to see a big stock of wood. Like I said, you got it all around the outside and on the inside as well. So it is truly a scaper's paradise. I've described the journey up here as sort of a pilgrimage to the holy lands of aquascaping, to my friend he's never been here before. Absolutely loved it, and I believe he has shopped here a few times since they're on their online store. So next we enter the Nano Room, and there's Aquascapo in the corner, but first we're going to go to the Aqua L tanks. Nice to see a nice little range of Aqua L tanks, and I got to say the imagery on the boxes are great for inspiration for aquascaping, and I know that Aquascapo does have one of those, so go check out his Instagram page and get some inspiration from his scapes. A lot of the Aqua L shrimp nano nets, I did buy one of those, and they are actually a really good little net for catching fish and shrimps. Really easy to get through planted tanks without ripping everything up. A few different shrimp products, chemicals, and some lovely little aquascapes. I've got to say this one is amazing, but we'll come back to that. We've got the Denali Escapist tanks. As you know, I've got the 70-litre version, which again is a flawless tank. I absolutely love it, and I've had three iterations of escape in there now. A few different blackwater bits, as you can see. I have got a blackwater tank in the works, so check the space for when that's up. And the Shrimp King shrimp foods, they're great to see that we've got a full range in. And as you probably know, if not, I have got a sort of review video up of all the Shrimp King and the Shrimp Stick products. So definitely go and check that out if you're thinking of getting some and don't know what to get. Some lovely little shrimp hides and shrimp tubes, as well as some TDS pens and some shrimp feeding dishes, as well as the shrimp tubes. Really easy thing, especially if you're getting the Shrimp King foods in there. It's really easy to feed your shrimp that way. I've got to say, I do absolutely love this setup. Some lovely Staragoini carpeting going on with some crystal reds and red cherries in there. And we've got some Monte Carlo, some Java Fern, and I believe some Cryptocorini Wentii brown, sorry. What am I saying green for? Definitely brown. But yeah, it's an absolutely lovely scape, this, especially for a low-tech scape. And this really funky little magnifying glass. Next we move on to the Weo aquarium. I'm not sure which size this is, but as I say, my good friend Aquascapo replaced his Aqua L tank with one of these, and this has got a nice little Iwagumi going on there, running with an ADA skimmer as the filtration system. But yeah, it's a really nice little tank, and I'm sure once it's grown in, because apparently it's been recently set up, I'm sure once it's grown in properly, it'll look absolutely fantastic. So before I move on to the livestock, I just wanted to highlight this amazing poster that I spotted. All it does is just show and illustrate the amazing types of shrimp that we can get hold of in this hobby, as well as the grading system for each of the shrimps, which I find absolutely incredible. So definitely something to aim for if you're wanting to have a shrimp tank, and you know what you can get hold of here at Horizon. So as we make our way down the hallway, the halls are absolutely littered with pictures and images from the Tropica page of the plants, as well as the ADA photography. So it gives you huge amounts of inspiration, the ADA photos, you know. They've got some really amazing scapes, and it's definitely something to work to for, achieving your goals, really, or just giving you inspiration in terms of what you want to try and create. As I say, I mean, here at Horizon, they have absolutely everything you could ever need to do any of this, so you're in the right place if you want to try and replicate something you see in one of these images. So next up in this room, we have the holy grail that is the dry goods room. This is an absolutely amazing room full of absolutely anything product-wise that you could need, filtration-wise, tool-wise, CO2, lighting. It's all in this room. I don't think I could think of anything that's not in here. So starting off with this little shelf, we've got a few different of the Tropica tools, the Aqua L products, as you can see here. We've got the CO2 art products on here as well. Moving around the corner, we've got the Dua products, so we've got the aquariums along the bottom, a few different scapes that you can see scaped up to give you a bit of inspiration, as well as all the Dua side products that are along here as well. It's great to see Duas becoming a little bit more popular in the aquascaping community. Just proves that you don't need to have fish in there for a scape to be absolutely beautiful in your home. So moving on to the side, we have the Awazi products, or the start of them anyway. So we've got the heaters at the bottom, the magnet cleaners, the sponges, we've got the pre-filter sponges, and a few of the internal sponges up the top. So we start off with the BioPlus Thermos, a really great filter. As you know, I've got all of them. Got the Biocompacts, which I also have as well, great. The UV clarifiers, the Filter Smarts, the Biomasters. I've got pretty much everything barring I think the UV clarifiers, but everything I've used that is made by Awaze is an absolutely amazing product. It's absolutely tip top in terms of quality and performance. So, I just don't really recommend that much more in terms of what to use. I mean, there's nothing that Awaze really doesn't have, which I think is probably a hang on the back filter at the moment. But a few different products that I noticed in here as well. There is the little power heads that Awaze do from different sizes, so they can be used for marine or aquascaping as well. You can use it to push water around, making sure that your CO2 and nutrients that you're pumping in there, your fertilizers, get dosed all the way around. We have the Oxymax Air Pumps, as well as the water movement pumps that Awaze do. Up top, we have the Twin Star lighting. Twin Star, another really great budget-friendly range. I'm not too sure what these are. They look like marine skimmers, if I'm all honest, but again, high-quality skimmer if you're wanting to feed a lot of frozen food in your planted aquarium. We've got the dosing pumps down the bottom. I've done a review on those. That's a really great dosing pump to use. A few different products by Twin Star as well. They've got the I think that's the clarifiers and things like that. We've got the CO2 art regulators, which are really great, budget-friendly regulator to get into. A lot competitive on price compared to a few different other manufacturers. We've got some glass outlet pipes as well as some CO2 bottles down the bottom. A few different lights as well as some other products. So we've got the Eheim compact skimmer, really great one. The ONF Flat Nano Plus, a great little light that I've also done a review on. So go check that out if you want to know a little more about that light. We move on to the Tropica fertilizers, as well as the CO2 and the substrate on the bottom. Tropica, really reputable brand, and relatively quite inexpensive compared to some of its competitors. Next, we're moving on to, we've got the RMS lighting, we've got the Seachem products that we're moving on to now. So these are the new ones that brought out that they only sell in store only, so you can't buy them online, as well as some of the Seachem regular products as well, and the Seachem Tidal hang on the back filters down the bottom. Seachem Matrix down the bottom, great to see there's plenty of that in. One of the best biological medias you can use in your aquarium, as well as all the Seachem plant products that the company of Seachem has to offer. And then a few different water testing kits, as well as fish food and fish treatments. So great to see that in stock. So moving on into the centre of the room, we've got this lovely glass cabinet with some glass goodies inside. So here's where they house and showcase all the glass outlet pipes and inlet pipes, the CO2 drop checkers. It's absolutely amazing to see this wide range of glass products on offer. I've had glass products in the past. I'm still using a glass outlet pipe, and they do take away that distraction. However, I will say they're very brittle, so you just have to be careful when you're cleaning them, because it can be expensive to replace them. So as we come to the bottom of the corridor, we come to this lovely shelf filled to the brim full of Tropica 1-2 grow cups. It's great to see a nice full shelf of Tropica. I believe they have actually started getting Denali plants in as well, but in vitro cups are absolutely amazing. You know, there's loads of choices of plants now available in vitro, which is great because one, they're pest free, so you're going to get no pest snails or anything coming with these, but because they're grown in a laboratory as well, they're already acclimatized to being submersed and not immersed growth like a lot of the potted plants are. So they'll tend to take to your new, like, you know, when you fill the aquarium up, a lot better because they don't have to convert. So that's one of the bonuses for them. So as we enter the fish slash plant slash gallery room, I'll just give a quick spin round of the whole perimeter, and then I'll focus out to a cinematic approach with the gallery tanks. So we've got the fish, Aquascapo in the corner checking them out, the plant tables, and the new and improved gallery. A few of the tanks aren't scaped up at the moment, but I know a couple of weeks after I visited, they have all pretty much been set up now, so hope you enjoy. And there we go, guys. That concludes my tour of Horizon Aquatics. I want to say a big shout out to Nicole and James. Thank you for having us today, and big apologies that this video has taken so long to edit and upload. But you guys are amazing. I highly recommend that you check out Horizon Aquatics in person, but if you can't, do online, so support them any way you can. They are an absolutely great, amazing business. But take care, guys. Catch you in the next video. See you later.